My name is Kim Warren, and I taught second grade this past year, and I'm going to be moving to fifth grade reading and writing this upcoming school year at Saginaw Elementary in Saginaw, Texas. I was very nervous before my first year of teaching, but I was actually amazed at how prepared I was whenever things started getting rolling. I was able to communicate effectively with parents. I was building those relationships with the kids, and all of that just seemed to come pretty naturally. But I know that that wasn't from my natural instincts. It was from all of the experiences I had through the ECU education program, and all of the reflections that we did, which at the time were a little bit of a pain in program doing all the reflecting, but it really paid off and helped prepare me. I can remember from day one of the education program, every professor talked about how this is not a job, this is a ministry. And having that frame of reference going into it, it really prepares your heart for the work ahead. And it makes all the difference in everything that you do. I talk with other colleagues about their education program experiences, and they said it was a lot of coursework that didn't really directly relate to the classroom, and they felt like they couldn't take any of it and use it in their actual teaching practice. So they said their first year was a lot of just learning things on their own and learning things through their own trial and error, and that they didn't have that experience beforehand to kind of build their confidence, to feel successful their first year of teaching. The most important relationship that impacted my teaching career was with Stephanie Talley, my professor. I'm gonna try not to cry. It was, I had her in classes my sophomore year, junior year, but it wasn't until summer after my junior year when we went to Beijing, China to study abroad that we really bonded. And it was then that I realized that I had a fear of failure and a need to always be perfect. And it was, debilitating at times where I couldn't even think. I just had this overwhelming need to be perfect, to do things perfectly. And when they did not go perfect, I shut down. I broke down, and I felt like I couldn't teach, that it just wasn't what I was meant for. And she sat me down and she said something that is still left an impact on my life today, and that I've shared with other colleagues whenever they're going through hard times. And it was when she said, "Okay, Kim, you're trying to be perfect. And there was only one perfect person that came on this earth, and he died for you so that you wouldn't have to be perfect." And that just has impacted me more than I can tell you. A child is a child. He's not a label, not an issue, not a inconvenience, but a child of God, someone that deserves to be loved and cherished and heard and understood. And it's through that every year I've had challenging children, and I just see them, I feel like, with new eyes. Whereas if I didn't have the ECU education experience, I feel like maybe I would have just judged the behavior, or done what some other teachers tend to do, where just get stressed out and you're not very understanding. But now having this lens of, no, this is a child of God, and I'm going to treat him with the grace and the mercy that he deserves, he or she. And it transforms a child. They just become emotionally stable, they succeed educationally, and it really is transformative.